back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a review and demo for you guys on a new foundation that I've just recently tried, and I've gotten so many comments asking me to do a review on this foundation, and it is the NARS All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation, and this is the box that it came with, and this is the foundation. I am in the color Santa Fe, and the color difference between Santa Fe in All Day Luminous Weightless and Santa Fe in NARS Sheer Glow is slightly different. This one, the color runs slightly yellower than NARS Sheer Glow. NARS Sheer Glow, I think, to me, it's a slightly peachy pinky tone than this one. This one is slightly more yellow, so do get yourself color matched by the professional there. I've been using this foundation for about 2 weeks now, and I feel that it's about time that I finally know what I think about it. Firstly, I'm going to talk about the packaging. It is incredibly sleek and nice. It has this frosted glass and it has a pump. If you have owned other NARS foundations before, you will know that NARS foundations do not come with a pump. You have to buy them separately. So it's great that this has a pump. Secondly, this formula is very liquidy. I'm just gonna try and shake it up for you guys, and it is very important for you to keep shaking it before you put it on your face. So far, my favorite way to put it on is by using my 13 Rushes angled flat top Kabuki brush. I just don't know why, it just makes application faster. And speaking of that, this foundation blends out super quickly. Like suddenly in 5 seconds you just swirl your brush around your face to blend it out and you're actually done. I usually take 2 pumps of it, and what I do is I tip it over like that and pump it instead of doing this. Because it's so liquidy, when you do this it tends to get very messy at the nozzle of the pump. Onto the texture itself, it's very pigmented, so you don't need so much of it on your face. I think you have seen me in videos wearing this foundation, and many of you all say that it is very luminous and it looks like skin, and that is very true. I feel like I don't feel like a cake face when I put on this foundation. I feel like I look very natural, but at the same time I know that my skin is evened out. It's weightless, which is true. I don't feel like I'm wearing foundation on my skin. 16-hour wear, I'm not very sure about that because I don't wear my foundations for 16 hours. And it is oil free, and I will come back to this later. All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation reaches an extraordinary level of perfection with ultra lightweight complete coverage and a uniquely fluid silky feel. Ideal for all skin types and tones. It sweeps on weightlessly, which is true. Absorbs quickly, yes, and blends easily for all day natural luminosity. So that's what it says in the bottle. It blends out so easily, and number 2, it makes your skin still look like skin even though you have the foundation on. However, because I have dry skin and I do get oily actually on my T-zone sometimes, I noticed that with this foundation, if you do not intend to have luminous skin, don't buy it. Because this foundation definitely makes your skin look incredibly luminous. It makes your skin look like an amped up version of your skin without makeup. You know how when naturally, as the day goes along, your skin will actually produce oil, and it does that. It actually makes you look dewy, but your skin is evened out. So if you're not a fan of that, I don't think you should try it, because even for me, someone with dry skin, right, I experience it being quite oily at times. Then again, I keep telling myself that it is a luminous foundation, so it has to do that in order to make your skin look luminous. And yeah, I don't know about it being oil free or anything because I don't have oily skin, but I can understand why oily skin people might not like this because it is very luminous. And also I make it a point to actually powder, and I feel that if you do have oily skin and you want to try this foundation, you can go ahead and try, but you must like powder it. If not, you're gonna look like a grease ball. I powder it. I set my foundation before I leave the house whenever I'm using this foundation. But honestly speaking, I love this foundation because it is so luminous and it doesn't take so much to even out my skin tone, and it just covers up. It doesn't, I think I'm gonna say that it has medium to full coverage. I've not tried building it up before, but this is just with 2 pumps and 1 layer on each side, or like 1 layer across my whole face. So I didn't go over certain areas with the foundation, but this is how it looks like just with 1 layer, and I think it does a pretty good job. And I only have concealer under my eyes and not anywhere else, and I do have some like pigmentation or hyperpigmentation at the moment. I feel that it is very expensive to me. It is $75. It's almost the same price, or if not the same price as Makeup Forever HD and Chanel Vitalumia Aqua Foundation. And if you are wondering whether I like NARS Sheer Glow or this one better, I cannot pick one or the other simply because the 2 foundations do different things for me. For example, NARS Sheer Glow, it is a very lightweight foundation, but it dries slightly matte for me, and I like it because of that. Then I can use my highlighter to highlight my cheekbones. But for the All Day Luminous Weightless foundation, it's just easy to blend, and I don't need to put on a highlighter because this is without a highlighter, guys, and it's already super luminous. Can you see the light reflection on it? Like, okay, granted I'm actually using the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Blush, but even without the blush, I think you can see in the demo, it is already so luminous. So if you were to ask me to compare between the 2, I can't, because I don't have an adverse or a really bad reaction to either one of them, and I like both of them for different reasons. I would recommend it to people who have dry skin because it will, for me, it has not clung on to my dry patches or anything, and it will make your skin look hydrated. For oily skin people, if you are not a beauty enthusiast and you're not willing to fork out the money to try makeup, I suggest you stay away from this foundation, because I wouldn't want you guys to try a foundation that you pay so much for and you don't like. So for oily skin, I mean, it depends. There are some people who live for certain like these kind of things whereby they pay to try out new products to review, so I can't stop you from doing that. But if you are on a budget, I think you can, and you have oily skin, I think you should skip this because it is a lot of money, and there are so many other alternatives that are cheaper, that is better for your skin type. I hope that you found this review helpful, and don't forget to give a big thumbs up if you did find it helpful, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet, or if you want to see more videos from me. I foresee myself putting up quite a fair bit of review videos because I've tried quite a fair bit of new things in the last couple of months or weeks, and yeah, so do like stay tuned to check out all the reviews that I'm gonna put up. And I will see you guys soon in my next video. Thank you for watching. I love you. Bye!